Hi, this is Eric Kampmann, and I'm with Senior Pastor Chuck Davis from Stanwich Church.
We're talking about Eric's new book, Getting to Know Jesus, that will be released soon. We pick up the Gospels at a spot when Jesus is operating in Galilee, and there's this great story in Nain where he really shows himself as the Messiah.
Right. This is special for me because when Chuck and I were in Israel in 2012, we were taken by bus from Nazareth down sort of a back road on the way down, on the way over to Galilee, and we stopped at this little pull-off on the side of the road. And in the distance, it was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. In the distance, we could see this town, which was most likely not at all different than the town that Jesus walked in. And it was incredibly beautiful. It was March, and so flowers were blooming in a field from where we were standing. We read this passage in Luke, and it was transfixing. It was something I'll never forget. The story itself, which is glossed over probably by many, is a resurrection story. Jesus raises a child who has died from the dead in this little town.
Yeah, it's an interesting story because there had been no reason for Jesus to go down that road in his travels. It would have been more likely that he would have taken the direct road and moving from Capernaum to Nazareth or Nazareth to Capernaum. And so it's kind of a off the trail type situation.
Absolutely.
And so obviously he's being led by the Holy Spirit. And I can imagine his disciples are thinking, what's he doing? You know, why is he going this way? He's turning this trip into a longer trip than it has to be. But he's being prepared to begin to show himself as the Messiah. And part of the great mystery of the story is from where we stood and can see this town, we could see just over the valley, the side of the hill where Elisha would have been used by God to raise up the young man who was also dead. And the whole process of God revealing his way through a prophet. Now Jesus steps into the shoes of the great prophet Elisha.
I hope this short conversation has given you an indication of the amazing richness of the Gospels. This is Eric Kampmann, and this is Sunrise.